I promised you guys I was going to go through my travel makeup bag and show you everything that I bring with me while I'm on holidays. So this is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, which I love. It features 8 powder shades and 2 of them are iridescent for highlighting, this one and this one. And the reason I bring this palette with me everywhere when I go away is because I use it obviously to sculpt and highlight the face, but I also use it as my eyeshadow palette. So it's super handy and really travel friendly. This Gosh Skin Perfector Illuminating Primer is another one of my favourites. It gives your skin a lovely glow. You can put it on under your foundation or mix it with your foundation. So that's a little swatch of it there on my skin. You see the way it gives the skin a really lovely glow. It's really nice under foundation. Also my Real Techniques brushes, which I love. These are the Bold Metals collection. One of my favourite highlighting palettes of all time. This is by Sleek. It features 3 powder highlighting shades and 1 cream shade. I also find this NYX Matte Finish setting spray really good when I'm away to prevent oiliness throughout the day. You guys know I constantly talk about this foundation. It's one of my all-time favourites. It's the Clarins Extra Comfort Cream with SPF 15. It's really fresh and comfortable to wear. It's illuminating, it's refreshing, it smells like watermelons. It has really good coverage. I've been using this for a long time and I constantly have to restock. I'll show you now, this one is almost empty. Now 1 jar of this will go a long way because, as I said, the coverage is really good on it. But yeah, it's my all-time favourite foundation. One of the good things that I like about McCabe's Pharmacy is that they'll give you samples of whatever you want. So if you go to the Clarins counter or the Lancome counter, you can ask for testers of any foundation that you want. So it just gives you the opportunity to go home and try it out for a while before you actually spend money on buying the jar. One of my favourite serums at the moment that can also be bought at McCabe's is the Lancome Energy V Smoothing and Glow Boosting Liquid Care. It's full of antioxidants and it's packed with ingredients from superfoods like goji berries, and it's just really good and energizing on the skin. Also, another Lancome favourite of mine is the Anti-Stress Moisturising Overnight Serum in Mask. So you'll see the inside of it, it's like pink jelly. I wish you could smell it because it smells divine, but I basically pack a huge layer of this on my skin at night. Again, it's really refreshing, it's soothing on the skin, it's really comfortable, and by morning when you wake up your skin is like a baby's arse. One of my all-time favourite cleansing and toning products is the Clarins Cleansing Milk with Alpine Herbs and the Toning Lotion with Chamomile. I'm a sensitive skin type, but I'm also kind of normal to dry, so these are suitable for normal to dry skin. It's rich in plant extracts and it's really soothing and refreshing and removes all traces of makeup from the skin, while the toning lotion then removes all traces of the cleanser and completely soothes the skin. Like if I had irritation or anything, or itchiness, or I had a reaction to makeup, I'd always put some of this toning lotion on a cotton pad and apply it over my face to soothe it out. I always set my foundation with a transparent loose powder with a powder puff, and this is one of my favourites. This is the Catrice Nude Illusion loose powder and it's available at McCabe's again. But the reason I press a loose powder into my foundation to set it is because I feel if I apply it with a powder brush, I go oilier quicker. So after my first application of makeup in the morning, I'll press the loose powder in to set the foundation, and then throughout the day I'll top up with the pressed powder. My brows at the moment are NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. I'm actually like a weird shade colour of brows, so I'm using blonde and chocolate, and I'll use blonde at the front of the brow. Then I'll deepen the brow further towards the end using the chocolate one. So I actually like use the two, and sometimes I mix the two of them together to kind of create a shade in the middle. Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. I've been using these for years. They bring out new ones all the time. I'm obsessed with them. You really need to get your hands on these. You guys know I wear matte lipsticks all the time, and especially when I'm wearing them for 8, 9, 10 hours at a time, my lips do get dry, so I replenish them using this. I also brought a little small mini Palmer's cocoa butter as my body moisturiser, which I bought in McCabe's also. I showed you guys the night mask that I've been using, but I'm using this one during the day as a moisturiser. It's the Clarins Blue Orchid Face Treatment Oil. I can get really dehydrated, and especially when I'm traveling and I'm in a hotel room now that has air conditioning on all the time, so I really need this. But it is divine, and it smells like one of those oils that you get on your body when you're at a spa, and it doesn't make you oily throughout the day. It's just great for giving your skin a boost of hydration right before you apply a full face of makeup, just to ensure that you don't dry out throughout the day. And this is the Foreo Luna Mini, which I posted about yesterday. It's a cleansing device, kind of like a cleansing brush but better, and I'll explain why. For any of you that use electronic cleansing brushes, I won't name any names because it's not fair, it's just whatever you're into, but brush bristles on those cleansing devices actually are porous and they're capable of absorbing bacteria. So the difference between this device and a cleansing brush is that these little guys here are made with silicone. They're non-porous, so it's way more hygienic. Kim Kardashian has actually posted about this a few times on her Snapchat, so we know that she's a huge fan of it. But basically what you do with this is you apply cleanser to your face. So the cleanser that I'm using with that one at the moment is the Nux Gentle Exfoliating Gel with rose petals for sensitive skin. So you apply the cleanser to your face, you wet this little guy here, and then you turn it on, and then you move it over your face for 60 seconds is all it takes, 60 seconds in duration. So those sonic pulsations actually move through your skin and they get deep, deep, deep down into the pores, removing all trace of dirt and impurity. And it also has great anti-aging benefits, like it's really good for removing wrinkles and for rejuvenating tired skin. To turn it off, press it once. It's on a lower mode now, which is the anti-aging mode, and then press it again and it's off. There's actually little exfoliating balls still stuck in there which actually come out, because that's because the Nux cleanser I'm using has exfoliating beads in it. So there you have it. I think that's most of the makeup bits that I have with myself at the moment here in Chicago. Again, if you want to buy any of this stuff that I've just featured, it's available on mccabe'spharmacy.com.